Okay. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. This is Mystic Fitness bringing you our Saturday morning 9 a.m. power class from our studio with social distancing, with students, and with lots of joy and lots of love. Hope you enjoy this practice. Please follow along as best as you can. And we're here every morning at 9 a.m. live streaming, so please share our videos with everybody and anybody. All right, enjoy your practice. My name is Amy, and this is Saturday Morning Power. We'll start our practices, please, in child's pose. Bring your face over your mat. Spread your fingers, stretch your arms. Separate your thighs. Allow everything to glide off of your spine. If you feel as though you've been carrying around the weight of the world all week, let it go. Let that weight lift. Let it just leave your back. Let it leave your shoulders and your neck. In child's pose, maybe you turn your head to the right, putting your left ear, resting your left ear on your mat. Take a deep breath in and out. And giving the neck an even stretch, please turn your head in the other direction. Breathe in and breathe out. Press gently into the palms of your hands, coming into tabletop from child's, just circling your body clockwise. And counterclockwise. Find a resting place. On the heels, we'll sit back. And sit up tall and strong on your heels. You can bring your hands to your heart center. In prayer, we'll start our beautiful group practice today with the sound of Om. So draw your belly in, inhale deeply. Have fun, enjoy your practices, take any breaks that you might need. You lay down anytime you feel tired, okay guys? We're here for 70 more minutes. Let's warm up those hands. So today in Massachusetts, it's a cold, rainy morning, although the sun is coming out a little later. We have our outdoor class at 4 o'clock, so maybe you'll join us out on the field at 4. But for right now, us yogis are a little cold, getting up early in that freezing rain. Warm up those hands. Go a little faster. And then feel that beautiful heat. How about putting one hand on your heart and the other on your belly? Do you feel that heat transferring? Breathe in. So belly breath, chest breath. And then empty. Empty your belly and empty your chest. Try that again. Inhale and exhale. What a great way to ground yourselves. Ready to circle sweep? Take those arms up in the air. Reach. Make a little prayer with your hands. Bend the elbows. Bring the hands behind your skull. And lift your chin a little, guys. Let's rest our heads in the pillow of our arms. So take a small, sweet little back bend. Puff up that beautiful chest, that heart. As you release, we will twist over to the right, so left arm leads, right arm's behind us. Sweep it up, inhaling. Hands meet in prayer, bend the elbows, cock your head back over that pillow of your arms. Yeah. Open up to the left, my loves. One more time. Inhaling, one more set. Lean back. You feel that beautiful stretch on the backs of the arms and push out. And back to your center. Oh, yeah. And push out to the side, twist. Back to your center, inhaling. Let's open and close those fingers. I'd like you to try to do this until the forearms start to burn a little bit. If this is difficult on the shoulders, that's easy to remedy. Just bring the elbows down a little bit. Woo! Shake them out like you're shaking off water. You feel all that blood coming to the fingers and the arms? Isn't that awesome? Stacy, I love it. Up and down. Okay, ready? Slap those hands in front of you. Bring your knees behind you. Oh. Playing the floor drum. Yeah. Okay. Tabletop position here, the hands stationary at this point. Inhale, arch your spine, raising your head and your tail. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, we arch. Breathe in deep. Exhale, we round and we tuck. Take some cow and cats at your own pace. Attach your breath to your movements. And maybe start to circle. Maybe going in the opposite direction. Let's start with some core work. When you're ready, station back to tabletop proper, shoulders above wrists and hips above your knees. So you want a nice flat back here, a nice neutral spine. Belly draws back to the spine. All of the deep abdominal muscles firmly engaged to steady the back. Poke that right leg straight back behind you, maybe toes on the floor here. And we'll just go back and forth, rolling over the toes to stretch the hamstring of that right leg. And how about starting to raise the leg? So raising the toes and then dropping them slowly. Here we go. Taking it for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What happens when you bend that knee now? Right knee bends, and you pulse again, taking it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Bring that down. Take your hip circles, your tabletop circles, whatever it is your body's asking you for. Let's try that out on the other side. Returning to tabletop proper, so belly draws to the spine, back is flat. Extending your left leg straight back behind you. And then just taking some forward and back motions to stretch the back of that left leg. And if you feel strong enough here, you'll raise the toes. Beautiful. And we raise the leg and we carefully drop it, taking 10 with a straight leg here. 8, 7, 6, work that glute. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bend your knee now and take some pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How beautiful. Bring that leg down. You can circle your body clockwise. Dropping your head with each rotation. And switch the direction of those circles. I'm going to ease you into some sun salutation A. And you can prepare for that by tucking your toes under, raising the knees off the floor, and finding your first downward facing dog of this beautiful morning. Walk that dog, press one heel at a time into the ground, bend one knee at a time. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time, big breath in, guys. Let it go with your ah. Okay, let's prepare for flight. Look forward, bend the knees, hop, skip, jump, or walk, feet to hands. Inhaling to your flat back with your hands on your shins. And exhale, forward folding. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms, rise all the way up to standing, please lift. Exhale, prayer hands to your heart center, breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, circle, sweep up, rise nice and high. Exhale your forward fold, drawing all the way down to the ground. Inhaling, halfway lift. Hop, skip, jump, or walk back to that high plank. Hold that plank if you can, students, holding it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Rolling forward on the toes, bending at the elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, flip the feet, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. And let it go. Ah. Inhale. And let it go. One more time. Inhale. Exhaling out through the nose, please. And then preparing for flight, bend the knees, look forward, hop, skip, jump, or walk, feet to hands. Inhaling, flat back, hands on shins. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise it up, circle, sweep, rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, prayer hands to your heart center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, circle, sweep, rise it up. Exhale, forward fold, take it all the way down. Inhaling, flat back. Hop, skip, jump, or walk back to that high plank. Holding plank, Or taking tabletop, hold it for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Chaturanga Vinyasa, rolling forward on the toes, bending at the elbows. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhale, flip the feet, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Students, big breath in. Let go with your ah. Twice more, inhale. Let it go. Once more for me, inhale. Release. Prepare for flight, bend the knees. Hop, skip, jump, or walk, feet to hands. Inhaling, flat back, hands on shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep, raise it all the way up and reach. Exhale, prayer hands to your heart center, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, circle sweep, raise it up. Exhale, forward fold, take it all the way down. Inhaling, flat back, hop, skip, jump, or walk back to that high plank. Hold it 5. Hold it 4. Hold it 3. Hold it 2. 1. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. Downward dog. Bring your knees down, separate them, find that child's position for yourself. Hips go back on the heels as you just allow yourself the rest and the safety and the comfort that's calling to you. Breathe in and breathe out. You guys doing okay so far? You feel warmed up? Okay. Let's take it further then, okay? We'll take our Sun Sal B if you're up for it. When you're ready, tuck your toes, come into your downward facing dog. Press one heel at a time into the ground, and please bend one knee at a time. Students, take a big breath in. Let go with ah. Look forward, prepare for flight. Bend those knees. Launch. Inhaling, flat back with hands on shins, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep, raise all the way up, reach. And exhale, prayer hands to your heart center. Breathe in, breathe out. We'll take one more circle sweep, so inhale, rise up. This time, hands in prayer, bend the elbows, lean back into that beautiful pillow of your arms, puffing up your chest. And exhale your forward fold. Take it right back down. Inhaling, flat back. Hop, skip, jump, or walk back to that plank. Holding plank or tabletop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale, downward dog. Right leg comes up nice and high. Carefully place your right foot in between your hands, setting up for runner's lunge position. So your foot's between your hands. You can tent the fingers, also known as little cupcake hands. So if you were to cap a little cupcake, the frosting wouldn't get on your palm. Most of the weight is in the legs. In the insides of your thighs is where the weight lives. Pull those thighs together, okay? They are holding up the weight of your body. Draw them toward each other to really engage your lower core, your Mula Bandha. When you feel strong there, the arms draw back and the fingertips point behind you. Very energetic position. Crown of head is pulling forward. But you are focusing on the insides of your thighs, really powerfully holding up this beautiful posture. Bring your chest and arms up, taking it into crescent lunge position. In crescent lunge, you can see with our students, their heels are off the floor, and that is your crescent lunge. Different from Warrior One, for sure. These are great lunges. We'll lift up, so push through those legs, straighten them out a little bit, and then make little fists and come down deep into a curl. Good. Inhale, lifting up, and exhale. Take some of these. Inhale, rising up, and exhaling down. Three more. So some of you reach your arms straight up and others they circle sweep and then draw down. So what works for you? Two more. That's fantastic. Land in crescent lunge. That's where you'll meet your colleagues. I'd like you to interlace your fingers and release that index finger across your thumbs. We're going to launch into Warrior 3 from here. So try to push off with that back leg. Straighten the right leg, the standing leg. Good, Judy. Great, Mary Ellen. You guys are awesome. You're way ahead of me. Torso and arms pull forward, and the floating leg draws back. You can even point those toes if you wish. Here's your tricky part, as though it weren't already tricky, right? You're going to bring that floating leg in front of you, raising that knee up. And bring it back into Warrior 3 if you can. Very tricky material. Try that a couple of times. Good, Camille. That knee comes up high. And then it floats right back behind you. Try that one more time if you can. You guys are rock stars. Bring it back to standing up tall and center with those hands still in steeple. Lift up, breathing tall. Separate your feet a little bit. Let's get a little bend in those knees and find a little bounce. What I'd like you to try to do, if possible, on the bounce, right knee comes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Option to add some arms. Have fun with those arms. So if you're wondering what we're moving to, it's Willie Nelson's version of Bob Dylan's You Gotta Serve Somebody. Bring this home. 3, 2, 1. All right. Find your way back to steeple proper. So lifting up nice and tall. And 2 arms float down to the sides of your body. Roll out those shoulders. Swing out those arms. Breathe it in. And breathe it out. Here's your left side, loves. Circle sweep your arms up nice and high. Inhale, reach. Exhale, prayer hands come to heart center. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, circle sweep, rise it up. We closed our hands and then we made that pillow behind our head. We puffed our chests up. And we forward folded from there. Inhaling, flat back. Hop, skip, jump, or walk back to that high plank. Hold that plank. Hold it. 5. Hold it. 4. Hold it. 3. Hold it. 2. 1. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg up in the air. Exhale, please step it in between your hands. Runner's lunge position. You got this. Pull those thighs toward each other. Bring the arms back. Electricity through those fingers as they pull away from the crown of your head. Use your core power to balance over your legs. Great job, guys. And then we flipped right up with control for crescent lunge position. You're going to inhale, push through those legs, and exhale, take your dips. Take it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys rock. Bring the hands into steeple. So point that index finger across your thumbs. Are you ready to take your warrior 3 position? Push off with that right foot. Find warrior 3. And this was super tricky. From warrior 3, you took it up into standing knee position. Take this a few more times. Take your time here. Use your breath. The next time you're at standing knee, you will then land that foot into standing proper. Separate those feet, yeah? You're going to find that little bounce. And it goes from chair to standing knee, alternating sides. Go. So our beat's a little different now. Kind of hard to find that. Good luck. Arms wherever you want them. You kind of have to do a half beat with that knee bend. Excellent, Jacqueline. Yeah, you found it. You guys found it. Yes, go. So take those arms up. This is a celebration. Your yoga, your movement, your ability to keep yourselves healthy and strong is a celebration on every single level. The more aerobic, the better. These are short intervals. Just have fun with your dance. Almost bringing this home. So there's no impact in this type of movement, and yet you're building incredibly strong muscle. Core, thighs, and glutes. So runners, you know you have to have those strong glutes. You push off through the glutes, not from the legs when you run. You got it, Karina. Use those glutes. Here we go. We're going to slow it down. Erin's taking it to a march. Here's something I might recommend. If you're tired of moving that way, you can just kind of swing side to side. I make little fists here, guys, okay? And you can start kind of a little pound of body parts. And you can raise those fists higher up to the chest like a Tarzan. Or you can find lower points. You can even go down to the thighs and the glutes that we just kind of worked hard, and now you're just going to bring some blood to them by just giving them these tiny little, I don't even want to call them taps. They're just kind of punches through the knuckles, right? So find your swirly birds. Get the blood moving. You can tap the body. This is a qigong movement where you just kind of tap body parts with loving fists. And then, if you want to take this up and down. So in studio, we sound like an orchestra of percussion, body percussion. Love it. Shake out those hands. We kind of started that way anyway. We started by shaking the hands. So in this room, we're going to get a little more down to earth now. We were flying in those satellites. Sides of feet will touch one another. Arms are at sides. Circle, sweep your arms up nice and high, breathing in and reach. We're going to take it into an eagle, but first, bring the hands to prayer. I love this movement. Bring the prayer hands behind your skull. Lean into the pillow of your arms. Puff up your chest. Send those arms right back up. This is your right arm. This gets tangled underneath your left, crossing at wrists and elbows, palms together. Bring those elbows down. Bend your knees and sit down. Eagle, right leg high up and over the left. So if you came to our class Wednesday night, we had a line out the door, and there's a gigantic hawk or eagle right outside our front door. And he had just taken a squirrel. He caught a squirrel and then banged into the brick wall with the squirrel. And we were all perplexed by that. Who was here? Bill, you were here. You saw it. So I looked that up after what was going on. I Googled it. Hold your eagles. I Googled it, and it said that's what they do. If the capture is too feisty, so the squirrel was fighting the hawk. So the hawk dazed it by slinging it against a tree or a wall. And then he goes for the prey once the squirrel is dazed. That's nature. How are your eagles doing? Yeah? Ready to get the squirrels or no? Here we go, my loves. You did beautifully. Untangle your wings. Untangle your legs. Circle sweep, rise up. Let's break our hands in prayer. Bend those elbows. Lean back into the pillow of your arms. Breathe. Send those arms right back up. Identify your left arm. That's this one. Circle sweep it under the right. Crossing at elbows, twisting at wrists. Pull those elbows down. Ready, my eagles? Bend the knees, sit down, left leg high up and over. So a few weeks ago at an outdoor class, I found a little squirrel who was in trouble. I thought he was hit by a car, but he could have been thrown down by an eagle. I don't know. I took him over to Tufts Emergency. I was hoping they could save that squirrel, the wildlife clinic, but he couldn't be saved. Belly draws in, eagles. Be strong. 2 more breaths here. You're doing great. 1 more breath. Untangle your wings, untangle your legs, circle, sweep up nice and high. Open and close those fingers. Remember what we did when we were seated? We started to burn the forearms with rapid fisting. So rapid, rapid, rapid. Go faster, go faster, go faster, go faster, go faster, go faster, and shake them out. Shake them low. And shake them high. And then we locate our stillness again. You ready? Nataraja position. We're all over the place today, aren't we? Left foot plants, right knee comes up. You're going to interlace your fingers. We'll start with standing knee and take that right shin up high. And open it to Nataraja. Option to hold the toe and straighten your right leg. Dancers, don't hold back. What I'd like to see you do is release the right arm. You'll take your right foot behind the left and cross it behind. Arms return to that beautiful steeple. Breathe in, lifting up. We breathe out into what's called bookends. So the upper chest and the arms stretch up and over to the left. Breathe. Back to your center. Step that right foot to the left. Try the other side. You'll lift the left foot, interlace those fingers. Ready to open it up. Find your bookends. Up, cross behind, lift up, and bend. Take it back to your center. Back foot steps to the front one. Turn 90 degrees. Let's face those ballet bars. Open up those arms. Open up those legs. Bend your knees if you'd like to. Bring your heels in. Here's some kickboxing moves. You can just start by rotating the right arm and punching forward. Left arm. Fast or slow. Add the drum if you want. Going back to punching. Have fun with it. Work it. No impact. Fantastic building of muscle. Keep yourself moving. Breathe. Option to add foot lifts, add leg stuff if you want. Hard to transition. That's it. You got it. Nice, Joan. Floating skater. All right, you guys did great. So we got in bookends, we got in some kickboxing. Let's finish up our standing with some dancer and some tree. Does that sound good? So turn around, face the front again. And I love that all of y'all are in the center of your mat. So to further reinforce proper distancing, we're in the center of our mats. Okay, that's good. So for dancer position, we did take Nataraja, which was dancer king, but this is Dandayamana Dhanurasana, the traditional dancer pose. And you can start by circle sweeping your arms, reaching up, and then dropping the right palm out to the right. And reach back for the inside of your right foot or ankle from behind. And if reaching for the inside is taxing on your shoulder, you're welcome to change that to an outside grip, of course. Left arm lifts up, or it's already up, excuse me, and hinge on that standing hip. Dancer. Don't let anything steal your peace. Bill, that's great. You guys are all on fire this morning. Larry, awesome. I can name every one of you. Okay. Carefully dismount, coming out the opposite way you went in. We shall try the other side. Left palm comes out to the left. Reach back. Oh, circle sweep first and then drop that palm. Reach back for the inside of your left foot or ankle. Dancer. I hope you guys watch the video on demand library that we have on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Those of you who aren't in Massachusetts, thanks for watching. And if you like us, and if you have the means to do so, please consider sending a donation to help support future live streams and the studio itself. Breathe. 2 more breaths. You can do this. And dancer, release. Let's loosen up a little, separate those feet. We'll put hands on hips and just start with some head rolling. And then shoulders become involved. Roll those shoulders. And then some torso rolling. Go for it. And change the direction. And runners, you can't forget about knee rolls. Bring those knees together and circle them. Change the direction of those circles. Raise yourselves back up to torso. Shoulders, baby. And once again, the head. Second set, dancer, circle, sweep up nice and high, reach. Right palm comes out to the right. Reach back for the inside of your right foot or ankle from behind. Good. Find your dancer. Breathe. Easier the second time or harder? Okay. And release. Other side, left palm out to the left. Yeah, circle sweep. Good job. And dancer release. Taking those head rolls one more time. Shoulder rolls, torso rolls, knee rolls, whatever your body's asking for. Rising up for tree position. Tree to Parsvottanasana, and then we'll lay down, okay? The left foot plants, that's going to be your standing leg. Right toes, good. You can pivot on those right toes, opening and closing your thigh, and then pulling your